Ahead, in this edition of The Human Body, we'll take a look at the dramatic and efficient digestive system. You'll learn how this remarkably effective mechanism turns food into life-sustaining energy. You'll find out how your brain lets your body know you're hungry and alerts you when you're full. Also, why do some foods taste so good and others don't? Learn what role taste buds play in digestion. You'll get detailed explanations of how different organs in your body's digestive system work. You'll also hear from leading researchers and physicians about contributing factors in weight gain, nutrition, and even disease that can all be traced back to the food we eat and the way our bodies digest this fuel. Get ready for an adventure through your incredibly complex digestive system. It's your personal power plant. This resource recovery facility is recognized as a model for modern recycling. We chose this plant as the backdrop for this program because, like your digestive system, this facility is a highly integrated operation designed for generating energy. Hello, I am Mike Dowling, and I am your host for The Human Body. The fact is, energy is the key to human life. Everything you do requires it. Whether you choose to go inline skating, play football, or read a book, you've got to have energy. Everything your body and mind do is sustained by the energy derived from your personal power plant, your digestive system. And where does this energy come from? Ross Joel reports.
The corner market, the local vegetable stand, a carton of milk, a loaf of bread. It all seems so simple, buying groceries, and it is. But take that food home and prepare your next meal, and give some thought to how complex a system is required to change that sandwich into vital food energy. Food is the fuel that gives your body the energy it needs to work and play. Food energy is a necessity, whether your job includes heavy lifting or intense thinking. The body is also able to grow larger and stronger because of the raw materials it gets from food. Food also allows you to repair damaged tissues and produce new cells.
When we think of food in relationship to its contributions to our physical and mental well-being, we're looking at food as the foundation of life. You wouldn't be able to exist without it. If you think of your body in terms of a car, if you didn't put gas in your car, it wouldn't go, and it works much the same way with food. If you did not eat food and use food, there's no way you'd be able to function.
Resource recovery plants operate much like your digestive system. The facility takes in solids, in this case waste, and ultimately turns it into energy. Your body's digestive system does the same thing with food. It takes in material in one end, quite literally food into your mouth, and sends byproducts out the other end in the form of energy for life.
It consists of a number of different components. The first is the mouth for chewing or destruction of the food into small pieces. Salivary glands which lubricate the food and provide some digestive enzymes to help initiate the process of digestion. And then the esophagus, or the humble organ, which takes the food into the stomach, which is nothing more than an acid bath to kill all the bacteria that you swallow, and also provide some signals to the rest of the digestive tract to tell them the food is on its way down.
Your body is your own personal power plant, and it functions much like this facility. This plant takes in one form of energy and changes it into different, more efficient energy forms. With resource recovery, power plants like this one reduce the size of garbage by removing non-combustible materials like glass and grit. The result, the remaining waste burns faster and hotter. Therefore, the energy output is greater for the communities that the plant serves. Your body also consumes energy in the form of food. Like a power plant, your body's digestive plant burns some foods more efficiently than others. It also gets rid of unused or unburned food energy in the form of waste.
The digestive system is simple in the sense that it takes food into the body and it secretes waste products. And it does that in a sense that is very general. It's very complex in that it takes in food and nutrients, and it helps to separate what is usable and what is non-usable by the body.
Food that you consume at the dinner table can't be used by the body right away. It takes time to process or digest that raw material before it becomes a source of energy. And processing it means that the body has to break the food down and change it into other forms. This change is created by a group of organs that together form the human digestive system. Ross Joel reporting. Now let's do a quick review. Energy is your key to life. It sustains your body in all of its processes. Your body uses food as the fuel it needs to create energy. The food you eat is actually converted into energy, enabling you to grow tissue, repair damaged tissue, and produce new cells. Your body has a digestive system, which aids the body in creating the fuel it needs to survive. Your digestive system does this by actually converting food into energy. Before food can be converted, it must be broken down or digested. The digestive system is an open system, or a system that literally has two openings. One allows the intake of food, the other the excretion of wastes.
Imagine this, 30 feet of tubing wrapped up tightly inside your stomach. I guess that's a little bit like swallowing this garden hose, but don't worry, we're not going to ask you to perform any circus-like act. In fact, you've already done it. Your digestive tract is nearly 30 feet in length. This long continuous tube is called your gastrointestinal tract, or your GI tract. The organs that compose the GI tract are the mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. The GI tract contains the food from the time it is eaten until it is digested and prepared for elimination. Accessory structures are the teeth, tongue, salivary glands, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. All accessory structures, except for the teeth and tongue, lie totally outside the tract and produce or store secretions that aid in the chemical breakdown of food. When you eat, it is the hypothalamus of your brain which acts as the control center for food intake. It has both an appetite and satiety center comprised of clusters of nerves.
A low blood glucose level or a low blood sugar would really stimulate hunger, because what the body's telling you is that I need food to function. On the other end of that, after you finish a meal, your blood glucose level goes up, and your body has a whole system of hormones to help bring it back down. At that point, you're not going to be hungry.
We all know what it's like to experience an incredible smell, like cookies or bread baking, maybe even chocolate in a candy store or a hamburger on a grill. Well, those aromas can literally be mouth-wateringly good. The saliva that you excrete when your mouth waters ultimately adds enzymes to the food you eat. Those enzymes, combined with chewing, help break down food into a usable form. As Kim Clay explains, it's all just the start of turning food into energy.
A child playing with building blocks. In a simple way, it's reflective of the 5 elements involved in digestion. Take I for ingestion. It's the voluntary action of placing food in your mouth. D for digestion, the breakdown of food by both chemical and mechanical processes. P for peristalsis, the movement of food along the digestive tract. A for absorption, the passage of digested food from the digestive tract into the cardiovascular and lymphatic system for distribution to cells. And finally, another D for defecation, the elimination of indigestible substances from the body. These building blocks break down in 2 ways, physically and enzymatically.
Enzymes, in essence, are proteins that help break down food products so that the body can digest it. And the digestive process starts right when food is placed into the mouth, so that the chewing process, along with enzymes that are located within the saliva, actually start the digestive process as soon as food is placed into the mouth.
Eating pizza or even peanut butter and jelly tastes good to you because of your tongue. As you chew, taste receptors or taste buds on your tongue make chewing and eating a more pleasant experience. At the same time you're chewing, 3 pairs of salivary glands empty their secretions into your mouth. These secretions are a mixture of mucus and serous fluids known as saliva. You are looking at 5 cups or 40 ounces of water. In the course of one day,